Guys, happy September 1st, everybody. What do you want out of September? I hope that you get everything that you want and everything that you deserve. All of you guys are so deserving. I love each and every one of you. Today, I'm going to be doing an enslaved woman. Somebody commented on my last video of me doing an enslaved woman. Someone said I'm anti-white, and I respect. And you can still find the comment. You would just have to click on instead of when you click on the video, you scroll down to the comments. You would have to click on the newest comment, like because something with YouTube blocked it out. And this person said, "I'm anti-white and I'm a villain against white people." I'm not anti-white, but there bitch, I'm a revolutionary. I'm sorry. Like, that's just how I was raised. It is what it is. And the fact that I'm able to have this gift, I'm going to use this shit to the motherfucking T, bitch. It's a lot of people out here. Yes, I'm thankful for Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner. I'm thankful for them. But what about the ones that we don't know? That what about the ones whose names we don't know? What about the millions of stories that were never told? If God can use me as a vessel, bitch, I'm gonna let him use me as a vessel. Okay? So, bitch, I'm not anti white. It's okay for y'all to make umpteen slavery. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go there because I know I could get there. I need to polish myself up a little bit. Okay. $40 for a picture reading, $72 for a 30-minute reading, and $144 for an hour session with me. All right, so here we go. So I want to say her energy was really, um, if I can use a word to describe her energy, I would use the word nothing. Not in a mean way, but you know how some people say, "Yes, queen, give us nothing." you know? Not enough. Well, that was funny. But for her, it was just very much like if like her energy just gives me an empty closet. Like it's a closet, but nothing's there. And we're gonna talk about why. All right, so I asked Spirit about the marks on her face, and Spirit said moved too slow. So I'm assuming maybe she didn't work fast enough. All right, so transferring out of that, there's something with her not speaking as much. It doesn't even feel like a language barrier, it just feels like she's done talking. All right, so Spirit allowed me to see that she was transported so many times. So she was sold many times, okay? Also there's something with her getting used to her master than being sold again. All right. And that does play a part. That does play a huge part on people's life. Like, I used to have this friend where her mom would move, I'm not lying, 5 times a year. And I'm just like, yo, how is that possible, like, with you in the school system, like, and then my friend told me she got left back twice because of it, and I'm like, well, how did that play with your mental? And she was like, she got to a point where she didn't want to make any new friends because she knew in the next 6 months she'd probably have to move again. Very interesting, right, guys? But anyway, so yeah, so there's something with her getting used to her master then being sold again. Then Spirit said separation of her son. Now I'm thinking he's at a different plantation and she's at a different plantation. No, we're going to talk about that later. Then Spirit said separation of her son. So it feels like that could be another reason as to why she was done speaking. Then I heard a spirit say raped too many times. Okay, you shouldn't be raped at all, but for her, but that's what I heard. Okay, spirit said raped too many times. All right. They showed me a vision of a man walking up to her, and she immediately lifts up her dress and bends down. It's almost as if she knew he was going to want to have sex with her. She seems very numb and detached, and this makes sense as to why she chose to no longer speak, okay? I heard a spirit say, "They murdered my son." So this makes even more sense as to why she stopped speaking. Now, usually when I hear spirits, they never speak as if they are the person. So honestly, that was new to me. I keep telling you guys over and over, I am a baby medium. Like I've always and ignored that's my chair. But I am a baby medium. I've always like I guess had this gift, but weird stuff didn't start happening till October, last October. And I didn't start hearing voices until this January. So, girl, it's September. That's only 9 months, right? So that's still relatively new to me. All right. But anyways, yeah, so it was just very weird that I heard a voice say they murdered my son as if it was her speaking. So that was crazy. Maybe things are changing with my gift. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I don't want to claim that that was her speaking to me because spirits can be liars. Yes, 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 they can. All right. But she kept saying they murdered my son, they murdered my son, they murdered my son, okay? And it's something with her energy being very blank, okay? A lot of times when I tap into the enslaved Africans, their energy is very blank, which makes a lot of sense back then. But she seems very much like out of it. Like you have to like place food in front of her and tell her to eat. All right. So it's a yeah. All right. So this is what I wrote and seen. It feels like she fell into a depressive state when this happened. However, this is very weird because her depression isn't showing physically, it's showing in a detached way. Like sometimes when a person is depressed, they sleep a lot. Like with me, I sleep a lot. I can sleep. Well, right now, I don't know what's going on with me staying up 36 hours and then crashing, but before this weird stuff started happening to me, I would sleep about like 20 hours a day. There were times in my life where I looked forward to waking up to go back to sleep. Depression is something, right? But anyways, like sometimes when someone is depressed, they sleep a lot, they eat a lot, maybe they're more irritable, maybe they don't eat as much, maybe they're visually sad. Um, Maybe they cry a lot. But for her, her depression was more so of her disassociating. Like she seems very out of touch. Sorry. She seemed, because she's not alive, she seemed very out of touch, okay? Which is why it makes sense as to why she stopped talking. All right. It just feels like after being raped and transported so many times, and then your son being murdered, like what is there to really speak about? So I can understand as to why she went mute. There are a multitude of reasons as to why she, stopped speaking. All right. And then this is very interesting. And guys, please comment below what you think this means because as a baby psychic, baby medium, I'm still learning to think outside of the box, but sometimes I need help. Okay. And many of you are spiritually gifted as well. So let me know what you think. All right. So I kept hearing a voice say barbed wire. Then I heard a voice say it hurt like barbed wire. So I'm not sure if she's talking about the marks on her face, but but it's something with, she said something hurt. No, but it feels like she's saying something hurt like barbed wire. All right. And then they keep showing me a stingray's tail. So barbed wire, what hurt like barbed wire? Her being raped, the slashes on her face. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Yeah, but that is all that I have for her. Of course, the longer I stare at her, the more information they'll give me. Um, but for now, that is all that I am going to speak about in channel, I guess. But I want to say thank you guys so much. Happy, happy, happy September 1st. May God, the universe, whatever you believe in, bring you everything that you want this month. And if God doesn't bring you what you want this month, I hope and pray that God puts you in alignment of, giving you what you want this month. So I want to say thank you guys so much for the support. I love you down. I love you down. I love you down. Um, I love you guys. $40 for a picture reading, $72 for a 30-minute reading, and $144 for an hour session with moi. Bye.